Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Browns at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Yeah, how is niggas not good? What are you looking at?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
For a big tight end,
come
you can sure
on,
like
bro.
a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Justice Hill. Power.
I got something for that.
And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Throwing is Jackson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh,
Fuck out of here.
It's
Stop.
Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Back to throw. Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
This is brought in at the 21. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Jackson.
All right.
And Walker has it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I ain't even
22
no
yards
turbo
on the
and
catch and
nothing,
run,
but
a
there, he
first
got me
down.
that slow, bro.
When you're playing a quarterback with some
damn.
experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think
What
so
the?
either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's
What
another
was
first down.
that?
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it,
I
3
don't know
plays,
what
3
that
first
shit,
downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the
I don't
march.
know, but
They
that
keep
shit
this up,
that shit was
they'll
a
get to
lot
the
of
end zone real fast.
This is a life hurt.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
Oh,
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Jackson now. This is caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 29 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I don't be beating him a lot, though. He beat me a lot with Cowboy man.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
I lost by field goal. I was mad at myself. I was playing around. I said, never again. I don't think I
The Browns drive about to get started.
Only lost on one time.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-0.
Oh my God, bro!
He never really started so soundly during his series, but we were even worse now. It's leading up again right here.
You got to watch.
Through one quarter, 14-7
He barely
our
goes
score.
deep. You rarely got to play deep, bro. I learned that about
Definitely
him.
do
And then
a
once you
lot
start going deep, it's over.
He definitely do a lot of short. Like,
That's it. That's all you're going to do. Crossing route, running
The
back.
big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
All of them did. I go south. I was on a
In motion left goes a tight end.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't gonna challenge
Right
that.
back to him on first down.
oh my God, bro!
And
Niggas is just breaking things like it's
into Raven
nothing.
territory. Solid run on first
Green
down.
and grabbed him behind the goal.
2nd and 3. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
You got him. He's a guard. He's a guard beyond.
2nd and 3.
No, do it.
They'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his football.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Trent Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
As soon as I did that, just be talking about, oh, I think I shouldn't play here. I'm not involved in the game.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
What do success look like? Can I get
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
All right, you fucking bitch-ass nigga.
Oh my God, bro. Look at this shit, Nas.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead,
like, come on, bro.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, you getting a whole shit like that. I can't stop that.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
He got 14 seconds.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now
I supposed to got 2 pitches, man. Yeah, I really, like, come on, bro. They're getting bullshit.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you it's
bullshit.
kick, right?
I just had 2 picks for him. Especially that first one. The second one, I didn't come out by it. The first one, I was on. I was waiting for it.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Look at that. Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie. Number 7, wide the fuck.
2nd and a couple.
Oh, babe.
Whoever R1 was, you changed the route.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I know it, but they got bumped all crazy. It made me hesitate, bro. That bumping shit made me hesitate. I should have threw it, though.
That should be happening to me, too. That's why I ain't really saying much. I was like, oh, shit.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Yeah, that's
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open the playbook, good play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting well backwards on this drive. Coming to another one here, we have them staring at a 3rd and 1, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now it's Jackson.
Good. Now Cardi B with it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Jackson. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Put a headset on, young boy.
Oh, chill, you loud as shit. All right, turn shit down or something. You loud.
Yeah, he was
killing me,
bro. All right,
now Jackson. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
He fucked up. He fucked up on that.
Add on to their advantage.
Yeah, you play a boy named Bino.
Well, just a sensational start.
Oh, that's crazy. I just said they need a play.
3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball?
in one league, and then you play whoever the same.
Bro, Bino a bum. Y'all on the same level, man. That's what I told Bino.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, he might get you. He just got off. He had to make a run. He was just in here with him.
Or let's face it, a better one for this
You
offense.
definitely got to
No chance to
play
start
hard.
passing now the way that it's going.
Get you a first.
Try to get you a good. He don't, right?
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
But you got to play for real.
You got
niggas killing you in the league. I got the thing on this bitch.
Get your first round pick, bro.
And they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room. Just a little animated.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
I ain't going to reset. It's going you go get this pick.
They bring a receiver in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break.
Yeah, man, needed like that shit you picked, bro. What they got going
but it
on?
winds up incomplete.
Yo, this pass don't hurt this shit. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Yo, y'all see that shit of all them prisoners that got that escaped? Two of them free still. That's crazy.
I just feel like it's bad.
Too. I don't know. I just seen like I've been seeing people like I've been seeing people post that shit like, oh shit,
That's complete. They'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards to pick up there.
Yeah, they're acting like they're catching butts and some shit.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Barbara, son in the league.
You probably can beat him too. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
You still want to block when we come to
22-yard gain.
He got a license.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, the blockers out in front.
He's a bum.
Completed the pass
Let me get the
so now you
Cowboys. I can
got
cook you
all that
twice a
open
year.
space
Bro,
with big
you
guys leading the way.
in the league. Why the fuck?
Back to throw again.
There's a couple victims you might get, bro, but they understand football.
Quickly here, and that's
you gotta
complete.
understand football.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
And the computer makes the defense better than what you think you are.
They're going to take another look at this play.
I'm serious,
with all
bro.
reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
No, nigga, it's your IQ.
Your defense,
you understand the football.
Talking about your defense is giving up at minimum 50 points a game.
I don't understand how they so good. Boy, just average 90 on you. Your defense can't be too good if you average 90,
Again,
my man.
Drop to throw.
Bro, your defense.
He's gotten a Joker over the middle. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as they'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch the game.
Johnson goes in motion left.
Get what I was saying, tell my son and them, bro.
Look to throw again.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick throw knocked away.
It's incomplete.
He was not watching. You and Shannon was playing,
Players
bro.
talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that.
I had the TV on. You were in different worlds, but nigga, you was playing around with Aaron Shy and all the young boys that was up there. You lying.
He wasn't down there with the guys.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
You didn't watch the game?
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
And then what you do?
Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second, third time. I should have just one time. What are you talking about? We got to watch the game. You want to play my son in them. That ass nigga.
Yeah.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
You keep saying
Here
that
comes
shit,
3rd and goal.
Got one fucking kitchen, you fucking movie.
This nigga trying to talk like he's
back
going
in the
to Wayne
backfield, he'll get the carry.
Yeah,
They'll get him out here about the 5-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
He be talking.
Hopkins' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3. And I think it was a smart move.
He's still
no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
He had to go and get it. That's crazy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'll bury you, Jeezy.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
You playing 2K. You sit there, I'm sitting here, everybody playing 2K. You just said that's play. First you said 5, then you said 7. I said, bro, I'm not even friends with you. I don't know what the fuck you playing. Come on. I'm the big. He gonna say, you can tell nigga from Philly. He gonna say, you the big. You see I'm playing 2K. I said, nigga, I ain't even friends with you. I can't see what you playing.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He probably blow him out there.
They're back up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Why you calling time out? It's 7 seconds left for half. No. You know what you're trying to do, but throw it by the chase, bro. Look. Yeah, throw you on his back.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Don't go for it.
Oh, no, he got the ball. I forgot I get the ball.
Going for it.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Like a dookie. Oh!
A dangerous return, man.
Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, you ain't catching him. That's Keaton.
Still going past the
That's Keaton. I told you. You ain't catching him. That's Keaton. You caught the other one. You caught Justice. You ain't catching Keaton. What's wrong with him? Yeah, he keep kicking the ball. He admits to. I said, what? Once I seen the kicker in the mix, I said, oh, yeah. He said, man, a kicker. I ran to the kicker. He broke that tackle. Oh, yeah. You ain't catching him after that.
And the point
I had the ball first. Damn, I didn't even know I had the ball first. I just took it off to him.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
I could get him back at home.
Now he don't want to hike the ball. You're about to be 1-7,
So now the other return teams out there, they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
There's a lead on 28 seconds.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, shit made Joe Burrow.
Browns drive about to get started.
With Joe Burrow, y'all. Oh, my God. Pop this shit out. Yo. He did a spin move with Joe Burrow.
They go play action here on first down.
For the boom, bro. I should that boom on the
and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Oh, God.
What the fuck is going on?
They'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Bro. What the fuck is going on? Why are they making me come out? What is they doing to my play?
First target, first catch.
You just see that shit, Miles? What the fuck is going on?
No matter whether it's zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They're making me blitz to everybody.
That blitz play, I don't like that play, yo. Like that shit used to work back in the day, but they fucked that shit up decent. I took that shit out of my play.
Is incomplete. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys.
It's like I ain't even hit that to even get in there. I don't even know why I was in there.
Yeah, sometimes you'll click like square and then they'll make you choose the player of the time. It's like, the fuck? I ain't call that shit.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
X-Factor, man.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Like 8 yards
buying time to his left.
Ball laid right in downfield, so he dropped the ball.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To the right side and incomplete.
That was one play, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He comes
back with one complete.
He almost goes through it on Vicky.
Get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
I already knew what it was. I was like, for some reason on that, they make two.
The kid, you should have stayed with him.
For a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker now.
That's how you stay poised in the pocket. I wasn't scared.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh yeah, he got his ass whipped. It's over.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
He's out.
Oh, yeah, minute left in the third quarter.
Dang. 4 minutes left on mine.
It's 4 minutes. I was just
the Cleveland offense ready to go.
I
kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got
young ball.
It's into a crowd and intercepted.
Oh, block for you.
These guys are going to take
They're not going to keep throwing that same play.
What did you see there, Charles?
That's my, look at Mike Green.
You should be watching me on first play and learn how to play, bro.
That's
another thing. You watching play.
And they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks. And they
Mike
showed
Green.
the exact same thing.
I thought I get a touchdown.
Changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open. And now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
A first down carry for Henry.
Oh, it's Derrick Henry time.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Shit, I better get the ball back.
He did something.
Keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
Everybody's having that problem.
Boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from 13 yards out. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Ugly. That's
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
I might put 60 on him. I might do him like you.
Tucker now to kick it away.
I got a 42 right now. I might put 60 on him. Wait, this shit going. I get another turnover before the 3rd.
This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
They told me how you play.
Drive about to get started.
Oh, we about to play
They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily what you look at your plays.
Yup, there we go. Thank you for jumping, Woody. Thank you for jumping, Woody. It's going to get ugly.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. And the crazy part is, I needed that fumble. They told me I need him to fumble. And my scout was going. They said he fumbled like every game. He's going to try to jump over me with the ball. Get over here.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder.
Get over here, boy.
Back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college, probably more so in the NFL.
Style. This is about to get. I told you, I was about to put 60 on this nigga. He let me score within like 5 seconds of me saying that. He's scared.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
He's not ready. Why would Snooper come in my division? And do this shit to you in his division. How you come over here? Thinking that shit. Pieces and cream. This is not what you want, boy. Then you go get the Brown.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Raycon was worse.
Now Sanders from the gun, he'll throw.
Raycon was
and it's incomplete.
Mike Green.
And those two just
Home got the sack numbers.
They've done a nice job
They got to start counting pressure in this game.
You would expect them to have more
completion. Niggas be getting a lot of pressure, but they don't always get the sack.
Now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Sanders.
Why would you come over here, Raekwon? Your shit was over there. Why would you come over here? I was over there.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Oh, yeah,
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Oh.
Down the left side.
Oh, I should have cut
what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
Oh, you better not quit, bro. Yo, he better not quit, bro. Yo, he better not quit, bro. Bro, he better not quit. Oh, gee, yeah. All right.
A lot of knowledge to be
All I to say, bro. You better not quit.
Interception, you do things the right way.
Take that like a man. Run the ball.
Along the way, who threw a lot of interceptions early, learn from them.
Why you there? I should quit.
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 20 years. That's the NFL record.
He threw a pick to pause the game with
okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's why I know he about.
Oh, they threw a pick six. Oh, playing too much. Oh, my God, playing too much. Oh, God, playing too much. Oh, God, playing too much.
Jackson.
Oh, my God, he just ran a fucking trying to win a game, bro.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
I was up 14. I'm still up 7.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They're going for 2.
Jackson now.
Say to get them touchdowns.
He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
I don't know who trait on this is. I don't know who fucking injury game this is. Zay or Derrick Henry. I don't remember.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
All right. I got break that.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fire. He put Joe Flacco in. That's how bad it is.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
One timeout left.
Flacco looking for his first toss.
Yeah, Mike.
It's a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Hold on to it, Smitty. Thank you, Smitty. Thank you, Smitty.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
For 3 weeks now, you got dislocated elbow.
Flacco looks to throw.
You want to talk about the one?
Johnson's got it complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
That is caught.
Fourth that shit on you.
But not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way because if not, they might be looking for replacements to treat every drive as if it's your last. And make it a successful one in some small way.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
3rd down and 11. Should have found it.
And again, it's Flacco to throw.
You got one timeout left, Jeezy.
And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, an 18-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
They told me to punt it, Steve.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm going to run my play. My famous play. 4th and 3.
I could have got that one too, but it's red over there.
Thank you. So I'm 15 seconds. We only have 15 seconds left.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ball game.
From the gun, Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
I gotta see why the fuck Cooper's guarding Chase. I don't like that.
Henry up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, That's a big day.
Oh, yes.
Set up the screen for Henry.
Down
inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's
incomplete.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I got beat by a
forward, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Some guy I never played before.
Ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
I know, bro.
They just have not
but
been able
watch
to
my
keep
stream,
pace
because I feel like he was fucking running blitzes, but I can't prove it. And I don't watch the videos like I used to back in the day to stay on top of all that. So he ran like mid-blitz. Like, I feel like every time I looked up, it said mid-blitz. And as soon as I snapped the ball, I would get sacked.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, and then
Flacco.
And he just cheeses the whole time. He just says Caleb Williams. Every time he snaps the ball, he ran to the sideline.
And it's intercepted.
Ran to the sideline.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
I give Chris a lot of shit for having Lamar, but he don't use Lamar like that. And I
He's telling you that. Thank you. At least you can follow him there. But I tell you how they go all the time. I don't do all that.
Yeah, you could literally you could cheese the whole game and just run with him.
If I really wanted to, like, right?
I know.
Like, I'd be like, no, I'm
just
just
making Caleb Williams look like Michael Vick. He's dropping back 20 yards, throwing the ball 40. Like, it's crazy. There's one play he legit ran all the way to the left, threw it across the field to the opposite sideline. Probably like
no! Fuck you, Chris. You seen him and you still threw it. Why? Fuck you. Watch the nigga turn his body. Do it. Why even throw that shit? Trying to get that you white ass dickhead. That shit to Zay.
Fantasy guys,
just said you were going to throw this.
Hey, analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. One last gasp for Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw with both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
At another school, if you're Oren Reed,
so for the Ravens, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's